And look at this, they can get right in there. This is the worst incubator ever, people. Come on. Okay, so here's our incubator. The WinIce digital clear egg incubator with automatic egg turning. All right, and thank you once again for coming to check us out here today at New York Eternix. Before we even get started with the video, I'd like to remind you, leave a like for the video before we even get started, because you're gonna like the video. Also, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell for more. We're always coming back with more videos, so I look forward to seeing you there. Today, what we're gonna be doing is a review of an incubator that I got from Amazon. This incubator in its very nature is generic. I should have probably known that, you know, it's one, well, I'm not even gonna say it's a you get what you pay for situation. This wasn't even a really cheap incubator. I paid about $100 for it. And I mean, I got a smaller incubator not too long ago for about the same price, and it did a lot better. It's just that I forgot to clean that incubator and I completely ruined it. I ended up getting a new incubator, this incubator, and today, like I said, we're doing a review of that incubator. Now, I did already do a video on the setup of the incubator, you know, setting the eggs and everything. Even went ahead and did a video of the live hatch of the eggs in the incubator, and out of those eggs, I put 106 eggs in this incubator without the turner, you know, made sure I maintained, did everything I was supposed to do, kept the humidity where it was supposed to be. I ended up with about 10% hatch rate on top of a couple of other things that went on. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what happened, and I'm gonna give you my honest opinion on this incubator. The description is down below for this incubator. Also, the link for the incubator on Amazon is down below. Full disclaimer, I did use this incubator for quail. I'm pretty sure this would have been a lot different if I would have used this incubator for bigger chicks like, you know, ducks or chickens, but this is a review as far as quail, so let's get started. All right, so one of the first things you're gonna notice about this incubator is this pretty good looking incubator. I went ahead and put my sticker logo on there. Pay no attention to that because I do not endorse this product. Anyway, as you can see, it has a full digital display and everything, full set of features. The egg turner in here is designed for chicken eggs. It comes chock full of LED strips so you can actually candle your eggs while they're turning and still in the incubator. Anyway, I use this for quail eggs, and I mean, I was pretty impressed with the way it looked to begin with. No complaints there. Then I noticed when I opened it up that the fan was situated on the bottom of the incubator. Now, what is that doing there? That shouldn't be there. Anyway, this is the floor, of course, you know. It was screwed down in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Screwed down in 9 places the floor is. So I have 9 screws that I had to take out of here to rescue the chicks that fell in between all of the available places to fall through. Now, they do leave you with a, you know, little bit of cardboard to put at the edges, but that does you no good if you're raising quail. If you're, you know, incubating quail, and I mean, I try to block off every possible entrance for them to get up under here, but I ended up having to, like I said, take this thing apart. And as you can see, I have an egg that fell down in here. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. And the fan is down in here. And we have a big mess. Let's start there. So even if we had a successful hatch, let's just say everything went great. We had 100% hatch. Well, guess what? We're gonna have a big mess down here. Now, I did put a shelf liner right here and tried my best, my very best, to get everything, you know, to stay up top as opposed to going down below, because I recognize this is a problem after I set the eggs. But, you know, I had faith that this would not fail me. And it did, folks. It really did. I had a couple of chicks that fell down here. Now, not sure if you can see in there, but again, big old mess. And yeah, I had 3 chicks that got caught up in the fan. I had a few chicks that fell down here and ended up, you know, splayed leg, not being able to move anywhere. This was a complete disappointment. All right, so they give you this styrofoam. You've got this piece right here, which, you know, goes down in there, and blocks that piece off. But then you still have this open right here. And guess what? Baby quail can definitely get in right there. Then you have this piece of styrofoam, you know, which you can put right here. But guess what? They still get through, because they have this and this area right here, and they get their feet caught in here still. This thing was not built very well for quail. Now again, if you have baby chicks, as far as chicken, those will probably do a little bit better, but still, you have about a 1/2 inch gap in between the back wall and the floor of this thing. And even with the padding, you have that same 1/2 inch gap in 2 spots right here. Now, I put that in there during lockdown and still had no less than 11 chicks find their way down there. And again, I am extremely disappointed. This thing is going back to where I got it from. So this is my review on this incubator. I would not suggest this particular incubator if you are raising quail. I really wouldn't suggest it if you're raising chicken either, only because of this gap. You're gonna have to use a lot more cardboard than they gave you with this thing. And the quail chicks are gonna, you know, fall right through. And the part that really gets me too is the bad design. This fan, I mean, the mechanical part being on the bottom, you know, allowing everything to fall through. The fact that you're gonna have to do a lot of extra cleaning to get this thing up and going. You know, this part is physically attached to the floor. So if you want to clean the floor thoroughly, you're gonna have to snip that off, get some new zip ties on there, and, you know, take everything apart, put it back together, which is simple enough. But I mean, it gets really disgusting in here, really disgusting in here. So I think if you're going to have a small incubator, it's best to have the controls on the top, and, you know, whatever falls through to the bottom falls through to the bottom, and there's nothing mechanical that they can fall into. Also, you know, the mesh is kind of big, especially for baby quail. But again, you know, you put the shelf liner there, it's not really a problem. So I'm not really in love with this thing. Again, I'm going to return it. I'm going to let you guys know how that goes. Stay tuned for more. Make sure you hit that notification bell. All right, and if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those below. Also, leave a like for the video and subscribe to the channel for more. Hit that notification bell so you're notified anytime we do leave a new video on the channel. Also, if you have any suggestions for incubators, feel free to leave that in the comments. I love to hear your suggestions because this thing is going back. I may just go ahead and build one of my own. Again, if you have any suggestions for incubators or, you know, anything, yeah, definitely leave that below. I look forward to hearing from you. And again, thank you from New York Attorneys.